Hello guys, and welcome to the first episode in a new Let's Play here in Victoria 2 with the Historical Project mod. Yes, we're back. So, I will admit that it has been a while since I've had a good old sort of quote-unquote traditional Victoria 2 playthrough here on my channel. A series of videos based not on a stream, but instead on just me playing and actually putting at least some effort into editing away the boring parts. So yeah, I don't really have any good excuse, but I don't know. I think it really is time to try another campaign. So I've gotten a lot of requests to play Ireland, but because we're going back to tradition, I'm of course going to ignore what people actually want, and I'm going to play some bumfuck nation in the middle of nowhere. And that is of course the glorious Republic of Rio Grande do Sul, which was a historical thing, which lasted like almost 10 years. So yeah, it's been on the to-do list. Well, I mean, I have a billion things on the to-do list in this game, but this little republic has always looked sort of tempting, because it does start out in a very interesting position, in that we are currently fighting a war of independence against the Empire of Brazil. We are an absolutely tiny nation with only 125,000 buys, and which is only a bit less than the 1.5 million of Brazil, so not exactly optimal. We have a tiny army of garbage guerrilla or gaucha horsemen. That is weird, actually. These probably should be horsemen. I did read I spent 3 minutes reading on the Wikipedia what the deal about this nation is. Supposedly, like, the local sort of independent horse culture or something like that was a big part of this. Like, this whole area right here is like, I guess, the plains here where, cowboys run around with their flocks or something. I don't actually know if they had flocks, but presumably they did. I mean, what else is the point of running around on a horse? So an interesting thing about Rio Grande do Sul in this game is that it kind of reflects the fact that this general area stretches across from Argentina, Uruguay, and into Brazil, into the fact that while our main culture is Brazilian, we do actually accept Platinian, which is what this game calls Paraguayan, Uruguayan, and Argentine. So interestingly, we accept both cultures. So if we conquer, say, Uruguay, we can incorporate it. Of course, because we're playing HPM, conquering Uruguay is not going to be possible at the moment, because they start friendly with Uruguay. And of course there is also the whole slight problem of the ginormous Empire of Brazil coming to fight us. However, we do have one slight upside. For one thing, we start with a pretty massive soldier population. That's probably... actually, I guess that could be justified historically, Horse cultures have always had a tendency to be able to mobilize a relatively large proportion of their population. Let me actually just check. Oh wow, we can't. I'm literally incapable of building boats. Yeah, let's actually do that first then, because in the long run we will have to try and cheese a bit by conquering some American shit, or African shit I mean. So boats will be necessary. We do start with Enlightenment philosophy though, so that's fine. However, one other of the few good things about this nation is the fact that we get this decision, Total War in Rio Grande do Sul, which is neat because it gives us a massive 25% bonus to mobilization size, which is obviously really good. That is going to up our mobilization size from 0 to 5, which is going to have to make the difference in this poor little nation of ours. This probably will take a couple of restarts to succeed, because we will have to try and get lucky. For one thing, it would really be helpful if I can get a good general. I got a general who's basically the same as the one I started as. Oh well, it's not enough to despair. Let me quickly just click the trade button so we get a tiny bit more tariff, because goddamn, we have no people and no money, and you kind of need money occasionally if you want to win independence wars. So that decision isn't specific for Rio Grande do Sul, by the way. Like most tiny breakaway nations in the Americas get it, and a couple of other nations too. I know I don't know if Texas gets it actually, but they might get a unique thing. But I know like the Yucatan gets it, Rio Grande gets it, Algiers can get it at some point, I think. So, you know, it's a way to try and simulate the fact that historically this war lasted almost 10 years. But obviously without that little decision, we in the game would be completely screwed. See, options. Don't think there's anything interesting here that we need to think about. So we will just hide that and move on. So I did do a little test game, and what I learned is that you need to just sit on your arse in your capital for the beginning, simply because if you don't, you die. Because this is where your mobilized forces will spawn, and the Brazilians are about to send 30k down on us, and it's very important that they enter into the Plains province so that we can attack them, because yes, we are indeed going to have to attack Brazil, simply because we have an attack general, and so defending would be dumb. Also, let me try and... let's see... do we sneak in some of these infantry? Let's... okay, in my test attempt... wait, they're actually attacking me? Oh, no, I am mobilizing. It just... oh. Ooh, hello. So yeah, obviously we're restarting, but I actually got a defense 3 this time. That could be useful. It's got some other pretty bad stats going for him, but... yeah, that speed will hurt me, but if we get attacked again, that might make a difference. Yeah, I was originally planning to cut all of this part of the game out, but... or cut out the part of me just redoing all this shit, but... let us actually show it then, because, as I said, lazy editing and all that. Oh yeah, we actually get this decision. I forgot about that. We can actually claim a state north of us, but obviously that's not something we're going to be capable of doing anytime soon. Okay, let's see if the Brazilians attack us again. Because I hope they don't. And why are we losing so much money? Oh yeah, I'm not building army. Let me try and make some irregulars then. Okay, so this time we were able to get our army going immediately. I guess it's a bit RNG how fast your army actually spawns. That's interesting. There the Brazilians come. Now I will actually use my +2 general here, because we are going on the offensive. And yeah, we're just gonna have to hope that we roll good. We rolled really good, hell yeah. Oh, that is a slaughter, what the fuck? The gods are with Rio Grande. Look at that. Brilliant. Please let me stack wipe. Oh, I did. Okay, good. Oh, okay, good. That was a lot more good RNG than my test game. So actually, yeah, we should probably actually thank the Brazilians for being so nice to kill me in the first attempt, because this RNG is much better. We're not going to go on the offensive though. We're once again just going to retreat back to our little hills here, and we're just going to vibe. We're going to vibe harder than anyone has ever vibed before. So that brings them down to... yeah, they have mobilized. I don't know if 10 unit is all they have. I might be shooting myself a bit in the leg here by just waiting for them and permitting them to come for me. But no, they're going to come with a tiny army for some abnormal reason. So let us immediately go for them. Okay, they're going to retreat into my country, which obviously isn't very smart. So we will make sure we... ah, they're going to get away, aren't they? 15th of July. Yep, no, they are. We cannot catch them in the jungle either. Yeah, no, we just can't catch them. That is bad actually, because that means they're going to be able to link up. And now their army is big again. Ah, crap. Okay, they are splitting up again for some reason, so we will use that to annihilate this army, which should be pretty straightforward. We rolled extremely poorly though, so this time we're going to take some serious losses. But we won. Fuck, why do you have access through everyone and I don't? That's unfair. Am I supposed to stack wipe you when you can do this kind of crap? Actually, can I catch that army again? No, no, I can't. So towards the capital we must head then. Die! Come on. Fuck, that... Damn, yeah, we took a lot more losses than I would have liked there. Once again, we are... It's not necessarily game over, even if we take a lot of losses. Oh, Uruguay wants to be friends. Wanna join my war? Huh, he will actually. Interesting. I was doing some testing. Let me double check I don't have like cheats on. I did not, but I feel like I want to just let this guy fall to rebels, because I fear that if I let him, call him into the war, he will mobilize and maybe kill those rebels, which I wouldn't want. And this is really bad having to follow up here, but if we can get a good victory and roll good, then this will be pretty glorious. Oh, okay, it was glorious. Okay, good. Now we retreat again, and let's see if they have any more forces. They don't. Good. Then the question becomes, what do we do now? Do we simply sit on our arses? So I should have built a cavalry unit. Why did I not build a cavalry unit? Well, we are going to get rid of, gonna need to get rid of these irregulars eventually, so we might as well start getting rid of them carefully and see if the game will let me replace it with the cavalry. Oh no, that unit was under and reinforced. Whoops. Yeah, I should not have done that. Oh well, let's shoot myself in the leg one more time. Please, horse. Yes, horse. Okay, good. It's a garbage horse, of course. So yeah, either we just go for the capital, declare victory and go home, or we actually try and take a province off them. I don't know which thing is the smart thing to do. For now though, we're just going to sit here and desperately try and not die. Oh god, like, look at this. Oh yeah, oh, I'm funding my military. That's not smart. That's probably why I'm making no bloody money. Well, that's part of it. Yeah, I just need some reinforcements. We'll see how much further I'll have to go other than taking their capital for them to actually give up. What? You're rebuilding your army. Oh my god, I'm getting flashbacks to the fucking Lotharingia campaign. Stop. What? Uruguay had a revolution, but Britain is still friendly. Oh man, that's not optimal. I mean, fuck. That might mean I will have to drag on this war with Brazil. If I can't conquer Uruguay, then I don't know what to conquer. Oh, not optimal, not optimal, not optimal. Well, we'll see if I even can, though. Because at some point I'll just take so much attrition that I literally die, so I won't be able to drag this on forever. But then again, there are some advantages to just dragging it on as well, of course, in that I get more... I'll get more war exhaustion and shit like that, which will give me militancy, which is good. Especially if the Brazilians help out and blockade me. There we go, now we can make our own quote-unquote navy. Let us go for some quick freedom of trade. I mean, would they give me independence? They would actually. And we do have -16. And we can add a war goal, which isn't... Like, that's not necessarily something that's guaranteed. Man, I wouldn't mind some of these lands. Right, I think we're going to try and take a province, but because this siege is going nowhere, we're only going to add Parana, which is pretty cheap. I was thinking about going for a more thick province, but I don't want this war to literally go on forever. Which at this rate, it kind of looks like it might. Or not. Well, now I kind of regret that, honestly. Let's not be greedy. Slavery and no. Alright, so not only did we get our independence, we got some land. Obviously, for those who wonder why on earth I didn't take this province, that would be because we can get course on that later, and so we can get it for more cheap, which I would prefer. Damn, now I kind of do regret not going for this one. Oh well, these are some nice accepted pops, and who knows, maybe Uruguay will be nice and have another revolution, and maybe it's going to be a useful revolution that actually kicks the British out. Of course, now my entire army is stuck on the wrong side of this area. And here's the thing. I don't actually think if I demobilize, I don't think I can get those... I can't get any more mobilized stacks then. Which would obviously be bad. We'll need to get rid of you guys while we can and re-recruit you as artillery. I'm allowed to do that, yes? Yeah, good. Because I do need some artillery in my meme army. Actually, no, this is HPM. You can't stay permanently mobilized. Fuck. Ah, I didn't think about that. Oh, well. Yeah, okay, this army is kind of dumb now, actually. Oh, well. Okay, we can mobilize one boy, but that's obviously not, you know, massive. Now what, then? Damn, I think we are going to have to just be boring and go grab Oyo. Before we do that, though, we will have to see if we can actually... Yeah, well, right now we literally cannot make boats, so... Wow, this army really is quite stuck, isn't it? Hey, Correntes, we're good friends. Give me access. No? Well, you're technically vassals of... Oh, you don't like me either. What? Why? Too many alliances. Bro, I have 2 alliances. By the way, yeah, I'm married, I say. I ally Venezuela. Thought that could be useful. Colombia would probably be better, though. But they hate me, so that's not going to happen, is it? Yeah. Oh well, let's pray we don't have a slave revolt! I don't know what happens if we have a slave revolt. Hopefully slavery just goes away and, you know, they don't... I mean, they can burn a bit, you know, they're slaves, they kind of, you know... If there's anyone who's probably permitted to occasionally burn down a house, then, you know, slaves would probably be on that list. Oh wow, I actually got some artillery though. That's pretty rare. Aha! We have invented boats. Truly, what a glorious year. 1838, the year when the Rio Grandes invented boats. But they need a naval port first. Fuck. Oh well, at least they're pretty cheap. Well, I mean, they're still like a huge percentage of my money, but I think that tropical wood I'm exporting at the moment is raking in some of them good tariffs. Maybe it wasn't completely silly of me to not take this province, because I don't think there's any thick wood here. You know? Yes! Oh, thank memes. We can ally with the Argentinians. That is super useful. Oh, fuck, they have no army. What? Really? Oh well. Hopefully it'll at least scare off the Brazilians a bit, because the truce is running out, and Brazil, you know, I still don't have an army to speak of. Mine is still bigger, weirdly enough, but I feel like I need some allies just to spook the... Fuck, I wouldn't mind allying Chile as well. I want to ally with all of the Brazilian allies, so that I can hopefully prevent them from attacking me. Okay, so we can finally get our first reform. Question is, do we get rid of slavery? Or do we get voting? Because I kind of feel like we get voting, because that's a 6% bonus to immigration attraction. Versus which is just 1. I really do need to get slavery at some point, of course, but you just get such a huge bonus if you can get max voting. Because look at that, 55%. And we do have 1 non-slave state, so the penalty to slave states might not be that big of a deal. No, I'm gonna... Sorry, slaves! there are actually quite a lot of you. What the fuck? I thought these guys were like liberty-loving cowboys. Why Why do liberty-loving white people always got to combine that with with oppressing people? I guess that's not really just a white person thing. That's human nature, if anything. At least modern man. Maybe back in like tribal days, people were a bit more like, you know. Although that probably had more to do with the fact that you just couldn't get away with fucking around like that and in some tribe, you know. If I was streaming right now, I would go on some massive rant about, you know, how humans are evolved to live in tribes and how modern life has ruined us, and but that in the end of the day, I guess I would still prefer modern life, but still. Read the book Tribe something Homecoming. Very good book. Very short as well. Very good audiobook. You can probably get it for free if you know where. Also, yeah, if you're wondering why the fuck I'm not invading Africa to, you know, do the whole white man ruining black people's lives thing, well, my dumbass ports are taking ages to build. It took me ages to get the stuff I needed, and now we're just waiting for more shit. So I know you're supposed to get medicine, but I'm gonna try and go for some of them ideological thought, because that plurality would be very nice, because that's gonna boost the research quite a lot. But after that, though, we'll more or less no, but I don't want them to lose militancy either, do I? It's kind of a weird thing playing in the New World, because you want everyone to be liberal, but you want them to vote for non-liberal parties. So you want as much liberal upper house as possible, but you also want to use the party loyalty thing to force everyone to vote for reactionary, so you can build some goddamn industry. My nation is illiterate though, so there's not going to be an industry for a while. Alright, it looks like we are actually going to be able to successfully create a navy. So why don't we go and grab Oyo? They have a pretty nice army and they have some good friends, but oh god, yeah, what the fuck, Aro? Okay, well he's stuck over there though. Damagraram. Damn it, weren't these guys just at war? Stupid meme lords. Oh well. Well, I mean, I don't know. If we fuck this up and have to restart, it's, you know, still early enough to where that wouldn't be the end of the world. But yeah, let's try and secure these lands. I would switch to the reactionaries, but yeah, it's not going to happen, is it? Kind of annoys me how expensive it is to take colonies in this mod, but I mean, I kind of get it too, for balance. But I don't know. Oh, no, there we go. There we go. Come on. Aren't Jesus? We're Catholic. Yeah, we're Catholic. Like, what else would we be? Well, I did read something about like Germans vibing it in this area and being part of the whole gaucho thing, but this is taking too long. And we just had a new year, so why don't we celebrate the new year by ending the episode. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and until next time, bye.